Here he is.
Yeah. All the way from Scotland.
Look at this, and look at this hat as well. Dean, have a seat.
Yeah.
Here he is.
How you doing, man?
Good, man. Yeah, you.
I just got a pint because I saw you guys had drink.
Yeah. It's all for show, obviously. We're not, yeah.
Well, you're living the rock and roll lifestyle. Well, welcome, Alan. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
So last year you won Best Indie Rock. Tell us about that.
It was the biggest shock of our lives, to be honest. All we'd done is we'd submitted music. Sorry.
Right.
That's going to be a pain in the arse to fix.
That's an outtake. It's Dean's problem, not ours.
These artists. So imagine if you went on stage last night without your microphone.
I'm the lead singer in a band, I can't even pick up a microphone.
You're too used to being in the stand.
You know what I mean?
So
sorry.
What do we need to do? Do we need to start this piece again, Dean?
No, it'll be hilarious. So,
start again.
I'll do subtitles underneath.
Yeah.
Of something you might have said.
Yeah, I heard that. I subtitle that. You know.
Alan from the Crom. Where were we? What were we saying?
So I was just saying. So all we did last year was we just submitted tracks to Radio WigWam, to yourselves. We didn't even know there was awards. We didn't know there was anything. We just thought we'd submit tracks. So we were fortunate enough to not only be played, but played a lot. And we were quite sort of prolific the last 18 months, sending tracks in. So I this is honestly what happened, right? So I was congratulating people like Grimrock from Pittsburgh and all these people saying, "Oh, congratulations on your nomination, that's great," and everything, right? Not expecting.
Didn't have a clue.
Yeah, and then on the final day, I wake up in the morning to like on Twitter or something saying that we were up for Best Indie. You know, what the hell was going on here, right? You know, and then when we looked into it, there was other bands, two big bands, for instance, bigger than us, Columbia Mills from Dublin, I think, and Holy Coves for Wales. And when you saw their listenership and who was pushing them and stuff, you're like, there's no chance we're winning this, you know. And so we came down and we did. And we were upstairs and we made Mr. Dollery wait because we didn't think we were going to win, so we didn't come down to the stage.
I think it took about 12 minutes.
It did take about 12 minutes.
Let's bring Jake in.
I think
whilst we're talking about you, Jake.
I think I crowd surfed actually, Jake.
that he's had tonight as well. It's got to be done.
Yeah.
A bit of crowd surfing.
Yeah, that was my first attempt.
Yeah, mate, use that.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, that was my first attempt at presenting an award, and you left me stood there. You stood me up on stage.
I am so sorry, Jake.
I stood there holding this award going, what do I do now?
You seem to have forgiven us, though, because you played us a few times since then, you know?
Deservedly so. I mean, the track that you're up for, or the nomination you're up for this year is the best song.
Yep.
Pay to Play. I love that song. I've played it on my show. And I wish you all the very best of luck with it tonight.
Thanks very much, mate. I appreciate that.
No, I'm not just saying this. I love you guys. I love your music. You did a great performance for us last night.
Yeah, brilliant.
Some really, it was a nice tight set.
Thanks very much. Yeah.
So
is that enough smoke? Is that enough smoke? I'll blow everything else.
I'll take that, mate.
Yeah.
How much would you?
Well, I'm still waiting for the last cheque to clear, but
I paid on £300 last year to win that award.
So I understand that because as Jake mentioned, you played last night.
Yes.
You did a fantastic performance last night. I believe that was the first time you played in London.
First time I played in England.
Really?
Yeah, never been in London, yeah.
There you go, all the way from Perth.
All the way, yeah. So, I mean, we've been playing all over Scotland. We've got a following in Scotland. But yeah, we've been desperate to come south. You know. So it was a first one for us. And for our first gig in England to be in the centre of London is... it's mind-blowing to us. It's mind-blowing.
So tell us about the fanfare that awaited you when you returned home victorious last year.
The fanfare that never was.
So all these people waiting at Hadrian's Wall.
Hang on. A couple of days after the show,
yeah,
I get a post on Facebook, and there's my picture in this Daily Record.
Oh yeah.
I'm in a national newspaper, stood next to you, and I'm going, how the hell?
Yeah, so there was a fanfare, and there was people waiting for us at Perth train station with champagne as well. You know?
Was there ticker tape?
There wasn't ticker tape, but there was champagne. So and then I went home and my wife had some champagne for me as well, and I was like, "This is great," you know.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much, Radio WigWam. I've just got 2 bottles of champagne.
Cheers, mate.
So, Jake, before you hand over, give your show a plug, for God's sake.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jake Dollery, and I present the Power Hour at Tuesdays at 9 p.m. and Saturdays at 2. Nice little eclectic mix of my favourite tunes, plus one of my own. And I also present the Gunslingers Outlaws, which is
The best of indie rock.
best of indie rock, sort of 13, 14, 15 tracks every week, and for your ear pleasure and ear delight.
There you go.
There you
Well
go.
done, Jake.
Ear pleasure.
Former,
Yes, your ear
former
pleasure.
Radio WigWam nominee Jake Dolan.
Yes, and loser.
Everyone's a winner.
There are no losers here.
One thing about the Crom, as well as we'll give you an opportunity to plug your new album, but you've on the very limited company that has been nominated twice.
Yeah.
Very rare. So
Right,
you
right.
you won last year, and you're also nominated as Jake
So you
mentioned
could
tonight.
do a double tonight.
It's never been done. It's
never been done.
It's never been done.
Never been
No
done.
one's a double award. If you win tonight, that's
So, and on top of that,
you're a record holder if you win tonight.
Oh yeah.
right, and then on top of that, very little people have been sort of won one year and then been nominated the next year. Is that?
It's very rare.
So this would be
Very
not
rare.
only. Oh,
You have to have consistency.
oh
to
God!
do it.
pressure.
So,
I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick now. You know.
So your song "Pay to Play" is nominated for best song.
Fucking what a
And
song is that?
Thanks, man. Cheers.
you know, I think because Generation Studios, JAMMA, and Radio WigWam, obviously we try to do our best for indie artists.
Oh, you absolutely
But
do.
tell us what "Pay to Play" is about.
All right, so I better watch what I'm saying.
No, don't watch what you're saying.
No, it's because in case somebody, a particular person's watching, right? So what happened was when we were younger and in our first bands and stuff, you know, and there was a promoter, a local promoter, who used to put us on and things like that. And one time, well, a lot of times, you never got paid, right? But we were, you know, when you're young, you know, you've got a bigger following when you get older, right? All our friends would come, right? So we used to sell hundreds of tickets to shows and stuff, and we never got paid. And one time,
Outrageous.
right? And one time, we actually got paid in dough balls from Domino's, right? You know the wee side Domino, right? And we got paid, and we thought we were brilliant, right? Because we got taken behind a wee cordoned off bit. He's like, "Here, boys, do you like dough balls?" We're like, oh my God,
I've never heard that before.
We've hit the big time. We've hit the big time. So you know, like,
Fuck me.
so the lyric in that song, "Do you like us or do we just make you money? Do you like us or do we just make you dough?" That was a play on the dough ball thing.
I didn't
you know?
realise that. Okay.
So
That's
so
fancy, yeah.
it was just all about that, and then the closing gambit in that song is, "I'm telling you, we won't play for you no more." You know, but the thing is, I think people are probably realising that song more now, because times are tough for everybody now. Venues, promoters, everybody. You know, people can't afford to pay their gas and electricity and so forth, and it's just the way it is now. So. There was always an element of pay to play and exploitation, but as far as you guys go and everybody and all this, I've said this to you before, I said this to you last year, you guys are absolutely king for grassroots movements now, you know,
That's
you're
what we're trying to
king,
do.
internet radio and all that.
And pay you for playing.
And pay us for
Well, it's actually
Yes.
it's why we set up.
Disclaimer, I'm getting paid for this guy.
It's why we started JAMMA. It's actually all to do with Prince, but that's a separate podcast.
It's a long story.
But we're generally passionate about independent artists, pro artists, solutions, or whatever you want to call it, and making sure that you get fucking paid to work and not in dough balls.
No, I'll tell you
Yeah.
what.
Well
I'll tell you
said.
what, I could go a couple of dough balls right now, though. You know
Well,
what
to
I
be
mean?
honest, I'm hungry.
They
I'm not
have
getting
their
paid for
place,
this.
yeah.
But yeah, good lads.
So that's what it's about. That's what it's about, boys. Yeah.
Well,
man.
thank you, Alan.
All the best for tonight.
A pleasure again. Thanks for playing last night. And thanks for sending us your music.
Thanks for having
What
us.
track do you want to include in the edit?
Do you know what?
Up to you.
Probably the one we're nominated for. Probably Pay to Play then.
Yeah.
Pay to play.
Go
with
on,
us.
yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
There's a
That's a
whole
thing.
lot you could have chosen, but yeah, that's
Fantastic.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Good
for having
man.
us. The second album, Evolution, will be out. It's about 95% done. Few overdubs, mix in. You'll be the first to get it, all right?
Brilliant. Fantastic.
Thanks so much.
Good man.
Cheers.